Thank you.
Next, please welcome Isaac to give us more insight of Oring and wireless networking solutions.
Hello everybody, I'm Isaac. I'm in charge of the wireless product. I want to give yourself the clap as you keep up the time until now. And today I want to share the wireless product to you. And this is today's agenda about the access point and the cellular route and the device server and the open gateway. And entrance and gateway and ignition. And the next one is match connect. And about the access point, the first question is why do we need wireless? I think the basic require the answer is already present in the wireless this word. We want to the wireless. So when we think about the remodel issue, like the cabling construction and the power line construction, we want to take the less cost and more time less and to remodel the construction. So when we use the wireless, we want to no intrusive construction. When we want to build a wireless from here to there, we want to take the last effort to do this. So we want to share some kind of wireless architecture to you to know which topology can help you to build the wireless. The first one is the star topology, and this is the more typical and popular topology. You just need to set one access point and to service around the device. And second is linear network technology. And like the slide, the build net connection as a liner, and in the set access point from the head of the tunnel to the end. So we can set a IP camera and transmit data from head to the control center through the wireless connection. And this is a point-to-point topology. The topology usually used tower to tower or building to building connection. And usually in this application, they will be require a waterproof spec. And this is backbone network architecture. So in the application, you can use they use the 4 gigahertz connection with the backbone and use the 2.4 gigahertz to service passenger. So in the car one, passenger can communicate to the other car and through the wireless backbone. And next is the roaming network architecture. The architecture usually used in the warehouse with the HGV car. So the car can move from one access point to the other access point, and then keep the wireless connection and not disconnection. So this table we showed Oring provided different kind of the access point to suitable different wireless application. So you can see in the one star topology we provide dual RF and gigabit Ethernet. And for example, the point-to-point application, we provide waterproof access point and high power spec in this environment. They can get more coverage. And for the backbone topology, we provide dual RF, so you can use one RF to set up 5 gigahertz and use the other RF for 2.4 giga to service local area. This year we released the new access point. The mainly feature is the high power. The high power can reach the 27 dBm, and it's also provided 11 ABG and standard, and have the 2 kilo and 2K isolation for BOEPD. We also have the waterproof model. The name is the IGAP W612H+. The H is the that means high power. The plus means BOE. Okay. Cellular router. And since cellular router have the advantage about mobility, so we can use the cellular router in the transportation, the application, like the train and bus. We can set the router in the train or bus to provide the passenger internet service, so that all the passenger can use their phone or notebook to connect to the internet, check the email, or share the picture. And second advantage of cellular is I think it's the have the good throughput. So in our case, we have one case that in the south of the Taiwan, we set the cellular router in the crossroad in the control box to provide citizen to public internet service. The service is very convenient, especially for foreign tourists. They come to our country, and easy to register account. They can use the public internet services through the Wi-Fi and go to internet through the cellular. And second advantage of the cellular is the big coverage. We can use this set cellular router in the container terminal to track the container terminal, track the container the data or location. And there are total about more than 50 bands in the world, in the different country, and provide different band. The Oring almost support in the whole world to support the different band in different countries. In the LTE have the different speed to separate different category. They have separate MB1 and M1 in categories 3, 4, 6 to 12. To provide the different download and upload speed. In the Oring, we almost support different category. So we can choose the different serial spec for your application or your project. Category 12, we plan to this year, the end of this year, we have the enhancement. And this is our product design. So looking, so we can see that different housing design for the different application. For the left is for the DRAM model, and the middle is the railway application. They combine the EM5155. And the right side is the for waterproof. And this I shared to cellular function about the dual SIM. When we talk about dual SIM, this is the typically the function. Dual SIM with the one cellular module. The main function is for redundant, when you can set the two SIM and the two telecom SIM in the one device, and choose the one telecom service via main connection, and the second telecom is for backup. So if once you main connection is disconnected, and then we will choose the two telecom, and we enable for the backup. And the other one is dual SIM with the two cellular module. That means that one device have the two cellular module. And to cellular module, the benefit is also put the two SIM in the device, but they can connect at the same time to different carrier service. The benefit is the increase your throughput to the internet. Of course, in this kind of spec, they also can do the backup function. And this is this year we created a new product series. It's named the IMG4312D with the D4G. And this is we certificated schedule. We plan to finish the certification in this year, include the FCCCs and Wi-Fi and cellular certification, and include the carrier certification about the PCRB, AT&T, and Verizon. So, and this will be benefiting to the US market. And this is the 5 generation new radio. And so we're talking about 5G and separate different band. Total at the first part is the low band. This is used sub 1 gigahertz. The main application is about the long range and with the IoT application. And the second band is use the 1 gigahertz to 6 gigahertz. The main use and the main advantages wide bandwidth. This is the this part we mainly use the frequency. So in the 5G spectrum, they increase more the bandwidth. And the second part is the high band. They use the 24 gigahertz above. We name the millimeter wave. And Oring has planned to the 5G product. And this year we will increase to LTE spec to high speed to category 12. So in the Q4 we have the kicked off the engineering sample. And in the 2020 we will plan to ready 5G engineering sample. And in the Q2 we will release sub 6G engineering sample. And the Q4 is ready to the millimeter wave product. And next, we want to share the device server and the open gateway. And this slide will show many times today. But the scale is too big, but I want to focus at the left in the black square. Is about the converter that is between the cloud and the device. On top, this cloud part, and this more 100 cloud service in the world. Many cloud service like Amazon and Google and Microsoft. At the bottom, many kind of device or sensor. We can count IP cam, PLC, and sensor, or even the access point and router. So it belongs to the device server. So how do we communicate between the cloud and the device? The basic requirement is we don't want to many things in the middle, right? So we create the open gateway to take the job to communication between cloud and the device. This is open gateway architecture. So you can see open gateways in the middle here between the cloud and the sensor. So it takes the job and to transfer the sensor data to cloud and transfer the cloud data to the sensor. This is the main job. And this is the open gateway spec. So you can see the left part is the soft and the function part. So in the cloud interface, they provide the MQTT, MQTT Spark plug, end-to-end coax, and something like the IoT protocol. And to the sensor interface, they provide Modbus TCP, Modbus.du, SMP, and OPCUA for data. And right side is about the hardware spec. In the old gateway, we use the LT or LTMB, IoT, Cat1, and Ethernet to connect with the internet. And so the sensor interface, we use the Ethernet, serial fiber, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and the ZigBee. So this is the open gateway. So you can see in the our device and gateway web UI, you can see you can choose the different cloud service like the AWS use the different function to the communication, the different cloud service. So next collection, the open gateway feature. So this is they can convert legacy device to connect with the IoT platform. And you support the MQTT and MQTT Spark plug forever and allow end-to-end. And with the end device, they support the SMP, Modbus, TCP, and OPCUA. They have already implemented to Oring gateway or device server, including the IMG 4312 and the IMG 6312, 22GD, and IGMG, and Oring series, and all IDA's serial product is already have open gateway function. And the table is the Oring or the device server product. You can left side entry level to right side high level, and the different design and provide different spec. Like this, have the 2 copper pole or fiber pole, and have the big rail style and the brick mount style. And even one model provide the Wi-Fi and provide PoE spec. And this is the released PLC we test with the device. This is compatible with the PLC until we test share with you. Okay, and let's go to the drain gateway and the ignition. And this is typical application ignition with the Oring IoT solution. And you can see this is Oring gateway, and they can communicate with the Oring cloud. And the ignition can install in our IGNG gateway, or can install in our Oring cloud. So they can use the different application scale for smart scale factory or large scale factory. They can use the ignition to monitor the end device data and transmit the data to the Oring cloud for the analysis or data collection. So this is a benefit about the Oring Pass with the ignition SCADA. So we can use the Java native plugin module integrated with the Oring Pass. And also support QTD spark plug broker and the device topology view. And the Oring test agent hosts the ignition center gateway ignition in the edge server with high available redundancy and cluster compute. So you can see the picture. They can use the Oring gateway and connect it to PLC, and the PLC data can send to the Oring gateway. And in the Oring gateway, we have to install the ignition SCADA, and we can use the ignition client to see or preview design in your cloud, like you have the SCADA in the cloud. And this slide shows the very different icon in the ignition. They have already prepared to you. You can use the ignition designer to design your dashboard, something like this. This the icon is all already to provide in the ignition. And this product is the renewed release, so high level entry gateway within the IGNGA 3244 GC plus D4G. Yes, this will provide a 4G connection, and we passed the ATMP certification, and very powerful hardware can use this support a darker container you can use that for your application. And it also support no-rate, and the hardware and compliant with IEC 621A50, and it's building the MSATA 64 gigabit inside, and provide an 8 giga Ethernet, and have the 4-port SLP combo port, and one full function serial port, and then one RS422 and 485 port. This is very powerful device. So we can see the device is included different function in this device. We call the media converter. Media converter is to transfer this SLP to the combo port. So it's already have in there. And you go to switch, they have the 8-port Ethernet, and the device server, and they also can provide 2 serial port. And the 4G router, of course, they provide the 4G function in here. You can see they have the 2 antenna connect, and they build it. The spec is like similar on IPC, and they also build a 64 gigabit the data storage inside. We make the database here for the application. But this is a very functional device, but its cost is almost equal to one is IPC. This is one of the application with the ignition. So we can use the factory, and in the factory we have made a PLC or IoT device. We can use the mobiles and the Oring UTT communicate with the ignition, and you can use the PC to see the ignition SCADA here. And next is the application in hospital. The hospital can use will use the different sensor like the temperature, humidity, and 2.5, 0, and 0.2, like such that. And ignition can communicate in connection with the sensor to collection the data, and you can use the ignition design to design your dashboard and to show those sensor data. This table is all gateway. And left side is the entry level. The right side is the high level. Total of the 3 model. I think it's straightforward. It can match your application. So in the FGN gateway, they also provide Wi-Fi connection, and have the 4G connection, and have the storage, SD card or MSATA. And the powerful device, they can support 70 degree to -40 in operation mode. And this one shows the Magic Connect. The major connector is this year we implement into our Oring IoT platform as a SaaS application. The main function is about the VPN tunnel management. Why we build up the function? Because when we want to see some device, and then that device behind our router, we need to call customer and to asking the MIS to create a VPN tunnel, and the MIS will tell you that this is very difficult things, blah blah blah. So you need to handle this kind of the two. For one reason, you just need to check the device. The device maybe have a problem, but the device is behind or router. So we want to build up a simple and easy to manage remote device by the web viewing in the security connection. The concept is, if we, this is our router. The concept is if we have already a connection on the VPN router with on your router into Oring Cloud, we create the VPN tunnel. And we use the management remote to log in the Oring Cloud to management which VPN will be enabled or disabled. So when we want to use the VPN tunnel, we just log in Oring Cloud and to enable the VPN. That's all. That's finished. Because the VPN tunnel already created. For example, if this device has a problem, we just log in to the Oring Cloud and to create a new guest account and to tell your SI or device provider, and you can use the account to check the device problem. You just get an account and to log in and install the app to log in the guest account to check the device. No, they don't need to check the MIS to open to do a lot of things. Of course, we can use the cell phone to monitor your account or connection status. This is the user interface. So we can see at least different connection, and this is online or connecting or this line. And the button is we show behind the device, behind our router devices. So you can manage which connection you need to online or this line. When you want to check some router, some device behind the router, you can enable one of the VPN connection. The main job is about the remote access. Remote access you can use to connect to remote to monitor the device. But we want to the magic connector is not only the remote access function. We want to it has the device manager and the data collection. So we want to where cloud can manage our device, because when device on board the connection, the route of the connection is the Oring cloud. So we can management this the device, and we also can do the collection data and from all router or gateway. This is my presentation. Thank you.